Hello everyone, this is Monday, November 6, 2023. It is 10:15 a.m. and we have a current temperature of 2 degrees Celsius. A little chilly this morning, but I've got my gloves on this morning and a little bit extra stuff on, so it should be alright. At least it's sunny, clear blue sky up there, not a cloud in the sky. It should be a nice walk. There's not very much wind, a little tiny bit maybe, but not too much. And you can see this, I am on the north end of Barrington Street, and you can see there's a lot happening here. This area is gradually changing. In many ways. A lot of construction, buildings going up, and there's a lot of changes in the road. Anyways, I'm going to walk up this way today. Probably go past the bridge. You can see the bridge in the distance there. I'll probably walk up past there. There's a casino right down there, Casino Nova Scotia. I've been here for over 5 years. I've never stepped inside of the place, so I can't really tell you anything about it. But there it is anyway, casino. Anybody that likes to go to casinos, it's right here. You see we have a few ships down here at the base. How's the weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? I'm just getting recuperated now from our move. That was pretty rough. The moving. So I'm just getting back to my old self again now from that move we did. But I really like it out where we are. In Lower Sackville, and don't take very long to get in here by bus. This was a time-saving measure and cost-saving measure that we moved out there. It won't save us money, but it'll save us on gas and wear and tear on the car and stuff like that. So. Because my son works right out there, not very far from where we live. And my wife's about a 10-minute drive to her work. The beauty is she's only got to drive herself to work, and we don't have to make these 2 trips every day. There was actually 4 trips. No, two, but 4 different destinations. 2 different destinations twice a day. So that was like 4. Now it's just 1. My wife drives herself to work, and that's it. Just walking by the Navy base here. This has changed a whole lot up here. Changes everywhere. You see all construction trailers up here. Well, we've really enjoyed the summer, walking around doing videos in the warm weather. Now it looks like we're back to the cold again. All we can do is dress warm. The videos must go on. We must keep making videos regardless of the temperature. So I think I'm dressed okay today for it. I haven't put on my winter jacket yet, but that might be coming soon. We'll see how this weather goes. Anyone who's ever moved from a house or an apartment knows that you have like all your stuff in the house and it's taking up all the room, and you're wondering, where am I going to put all this stuff? It was in our other place. This place is bigger than that one, but the whole floor is covered with boxes piled up almost to the ceiling, and you're wondering, how is this ever going to fit? But we started working on them, and we've got our bedrooms down now. There's hardly anything. We think we got 2 boxes or something like that in our bedroom maybe, and my son's got his pretty well all cleaned out, and we got our living room set up. So we found a place for almost everything, so we had to put a few things down in storage, stuff we're not really using. I didn't really want to get rid of it, so we got that stuff down in storage, and it's amazing how we're getting it organized, and it was hopeless at first. It was piled up. Every room was piled up with boxes. You got to wonder, how is this ever going to get put away properly? But it was sure enough, it does. And we're almost there. So now we're smiling a little bit more. A lot of changes coming right here too. Anyone that left Halifax like even a year ago and comes back in a couple of years, they won't recognize this place. It won't look anything like you left it. I'm in the upper end of Barrington Street, so in case anybody's wondering. Anyone who knows the area would recognize those buildings right there. And just up above me, in front of that church right there, would be Brunswick Street, which I'm not going to walk Brunswick Street today because I've done that before. I see a little trail here. You want to walk that? Okay, trail's always better than the road. Trails are exciting. It used to go farther, but they dug it all up there, so it ends right there. You have to come all the way up here just to get on it. All right, here we go. Walking right beside Barrington on the trail here. If I'm not mistaken, those apartments right there are called Harborview Apartments. I'm back to wearing my gloves today, look. First time, I think, this year, since summer, that I've actually put my gloves on. But when it's 1 degree, it was when I left home, it was hovering around 0 and 1. And I figured I better wear my gloves today. Oh well, as long as you dress for the weather, it's all right. Most of the time. Today I got a heavy sweater on and a t-shirt but a light jacket. So the jacket will break the wind. But if it gets much colder than this, I'll be going to my winter jacket. So we'll see how things go in the next few days. It could warm back up and not be cold at all. So we'll see. Little spot here if anybody wants to take a break from walking or running or whatever you're doing. Just want to sit there. It's a good little spot. I like walking on trails. Something that kind of nice about it. As you can see, there's not too much leaves left on the trees. There is a few. This one is barely hanging on. They're all dead. They're just waiting for a good strong wind and they'll be gone. This one is pretty much bare. That one's the same thing. It just got dry leaves on it. First good wind that comes, they'll be gone. And we won't have any leaves until next spring again. Oh, that's horrible. Can you see those cranes across there in Dartmouth? 3 buildings are going up. Once you go right across the McDonald Bridge and off to your left, there's 3 or 4 buildings going up. There's 3 cranes up right now, but I think there's 4 buildings going up there. 3 or 4. And that's going to add something to the skyline over there when they get built. And make more places for people to live. There's been a lot of people move to Halifax lately, and there's just not enough housing here. We were lucky to find that new apartment we went to, because they're hard to find. We could have stayed forever where we were. If you know Dartmouth, we lived on lakefront for 5 years. Can you imagine? We got it online when we moved back from Toronto. My wife looked online for apartments and found the lakefront apartments, and so we just took it. The first thing we got that we got approved for our apartment, and we sent our deposit, and when we got here we just moved in. So it was really good, but I gotta admit, I've seen better. I've seen better. They weren't the worst. but they weren't the best. What I really did, my pet peeve at Lakefront was, like, you park on the street out in front of your building, but when it snows in the winter, you have to get off of the street. You got to park your car in the parking lot, and if you don't park in the parking lot, not necessarily you'll get a ticket, but what happens is the plows come, and if the cars are left out on the street, the plow just goes around your car. So then you come out in the morning, and even if you move your own car, there's so many other people that won't move their cars that you have no place to park. And if you shovel it, that won't help, because somebody will come right along and take the spot you shoveled. Yeah, it won't get you anywhere. So that was my pet peeve there in the wintertime. I used to shovel a spot out by the end of our walkway for our car, put a car in it, and as soon as we went anywhere, even people that didn't even go anywhere, they run downstairs and get in their car and put it in our spot that I shoveled. So that was kind of a pain. Now we've got underground parking, and I gotta tell you, it's nice and warm in there. It's not one of these buildings where they don't heat the underground parking. It's really warm in there. So the other day it was like 1 degree or something like that, and we went down the underground parking. It was 15 degrees. Well, everybody was scraping frost and all this kind of stuff, because it was some places, when it's 1, it could be 0 in another spot, and it could be a little below. Just depends on where you are. Anyways, it was great. We just got in our car, and it was nice and warm, and that's what I really love. The best thing of all about where we are is the parking, and everybody's got their own spot. Nobody's ever gonna go in your spot. You got your spot, and we got storage. We got storage bins right behind our spot where we park our cars. So you want to bring something down, put in the storage, take it right out of the back of your car and put it in storage, and yeah. So that's good. I see we got a few tents up in this area. Didn't know they were down here, but they are. There's tents down in this area. A few in there, and there's a few back there. Incoming call. I don't know who it is, but I can't take it right now. Unless I stop my video. I can see who called me, but I never saw the number, so, well, it wasn't my wife calling me for something. I can wait and see who it was. I gotta be careful not to go where I'm not supposed to be, but I think I'm okay here. I think you can't go on ground where you're not supposed to go, but I think I'm all right here. Yeah, we used to be able to walk up through there, but I don't know if you can now or not. I'm not sure if it's if you're allowed, if you're not allowed. There's the walkway we used to come up around right there. Might be able to walk around here. We're outside of the fence. This is just a parking lot under the bridge, so I think I'm all right here. Looking up at the bridge there. From the bottom, a lot of people maybe has never seen it from the bottom. See what's like underneath the bridge here. Little tunnel here you can cross the road, I guess. I think. We'll see when we come up. Where we come out. And then we got another little one. There. We're out here now, we got a walkway. Pretty cool, huh? Now we have to wait for our light. On the upper end of Barrington Street. Well, let's look down that way, at downtown Halifax, and the shipyard. All right, this takes you up into the north end if you go this way. Oh, there we go, a walk sign. A walk. We gotta obey the signs so we don't get hit by cars. Now let's go up this way, I guess. According to that little shed, that's 2622 Barrington Street. And we're just passing under the McDonald Bridge. It's starting to get a little bit warmer now. Maybe it's just because I'm walking, or maybe the sun's getting a little warmer here. And this property right here is part of the base too. The Navy base, residence, and different things in here. They've even got a Tim Hortons in here. Well, it's not open to the public. It's open to the people who live in here and work in here. That kind of stuff. Now, if I continue on up straight, it's North Street, but we'll see where we go from here. Let's see how long we've been at this video. 32 minutes, okay. So we'll go a little bit more. And continue on up North Street, I guess. The leaves seem to be doing good on those bushes, but that tree is bare. We got a few more tents over there now in the center of North Street going down the bridge. Yes, no doubt this is a fall day. The leaves everywhere and the cool air. But we do have the sun shining. Squeaky brakes. There's an unusual tree. Look at this. There's a whole lot of branches coming out off of that. Just something about it looks a little bit unusual. It looks like something from a haunted movie or something. Oh well, maybe it's just me. I guess I'll cross right here. Should be safe enough. And there's that Northwood Senior's place. Right there, Northwood.
Buddy. I'll ask you, what's going on fuck you? I just don't want to fucking court, ready?
Well, here I am with my jacket on and a sweater, saying it's cold. And here comes a woman down the street in her bare arms. Everybody's got a different tolerance for cold, I guess. Some people, they don't bother them. Oh look, they done something here. They filled in these. So you have to narrow down to one lane to come out of here. That's a good idea. Let's have a look at this. I guess probably they had 2 lanes coming through, and so they decided to narrow you in with these cement barriers. You have to be only 1 car, not 2. Whoops. Right there. All right. We are on North Street. I don't know how far I'll go. Maybe not too far. Okay, we got a bit of time, yeah. I don't like to go over an hour on a video because it's kind of long. I think about 45 minutes is ideal. That way people don't get bored watching it, and if you make it too long, they give up before it's finished. I think 45 minutes is like a really good. Sometimes I can't get stopped at 45 though. Sometimes it goes over an hour. I know where I will walk today. We'll take a walk up Bel Air Street. It's just a narrow residential street. If I was driving, I couldn't go this way, but since I'm walking, I can go this way. Want to go down Bel Air Street? Okay. That little house in there getting some renovations done to it. I see new windows and doors. They probably look okay when it's done. Nice when you see these older buildings, somebody buys them and does renos to them, and Then they look nice again. Yeah. Same with this one. This had stuff into it. It's probably 2 apartments now. See that building? 3 flights of stairs. Never again. That's what we moved out of, 3 flights. A building with 3 on the 3rd floor with stairs. Nope. Like you get your groceries and you gotta make at least three trips up and downstairs just to get your groceries in the house. And everything. For me, I play music, and lugging all my stuff up and down those stairs is, you don't feel like playing after you do all the lugging. But that's it. Never, ever, ever, ever gonna move into another building that's 3 floors high and no elevator. We're only on the 2nd floor now. We get an elevator. So that's really good. Well, this is a really quiet street here. Time to get back to North Street. I should be around 45 minutes, which will be just right. And then I'll make another video. And that way I'll have 2 done today. We'll walk down through the park here, I guess. I can't remember what the name of this is, this whole park right here. I'm looking for the signs right there. I'll tell you what it is. On the corner of Ontario Street and Bel Air, there's this little park. I've walked through it before, and I'll give you the name of it right here. And Roby Street just over there. This is called your Bloomfield Neighborhood Play Park. There it is. Sign's in bad shape, but Bloomfield Neighborhood Play Park. Yeah, when we were doing our moving, I missed one day. I think it was Friday. I didn't have the video up. Or maybe I don't think I had one for Friday. So, because of our move, we were so busy lugging stuff and getting things arranged, getting our house livable. I didn't have any time to think about videos, but now we're almost on top of it. We got a little bit more stuff to unpack yet. But we're doing good. We got our living room all set up. Didn't get our TV hooked up. It's there. We got our cable all they hooked it up. So we got our TV in the bedroom working, but we haven't got the living room one going yet because we didn't have enough time. There's quite a bit of set up to it. Different things hooked to it and stuff, so yeah, we'll maybe get to that. Doubtful if it'll be this week. Might be on the weekend. We get our living room all done the way we want it. Well, I'm at 43 and a half. I'm aiming for 45. And North Street is right here. So it might work out. That's pretty good if I get it right. Usually I can't get it right there. I try, but I can't get it right on the 45 very often. I'm either a little under or I'm over. Whoops, sorry. I mean, I let my lens wander about like that. And here we are, back to North Street. Back to North Street. All right, we'll stop here. I'll push my button, I guess, and walk across. Yeah. There we go. We made it across. Let's walk down here and see this building, how it's coming along. The building, one of the new apartment buildings in some of these old neighborhoods. Somebody will get in there, get a nice modern apartment. They're doing a real good job now. They have open concept on the kitchen and living room and dining area. And the only divider is just like ours. The only divider is your sofa between your dining room and your living room. And there's no divider. Only your table is your divider between your kitchen and your living room. So I kind of like it because it makes the place look bigger when it's a smaller, it's not that big. So it looks much bigger when you have open concept. All right, this is the end of our video. Right here. Which I believe is Fuller, and the signs are gone, right? Oh, well, it's Maynard the other way. So I can say since I'm on this, whoops, my phone's running away on me here. There we go. If I'm going on this side of the street, it's Maynard. This thing is playing tricks on me here. Okay, sorry about that. I'm really, really sorry about that. But my phone is wandering. There we go. Now I'm on the corner of Maynard and North Street. If you enjoyed this video, push that like sign. If you're not yet a subscriber, I'd love it if you subscribe to this channel. And if you are a subscriber, my thanks to you. And thanks to everybody who sends in comments. I love it. I try to answer everybody's comments. With that, I hope you're having a really good day. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.